The earth trembles beneath your feet. The stars themselves seem to flicker in nervous defiance. And you sleep. You, yes, you, born of flesh and fire, cradled by oblivion, shackled by 1,000 years of false comfort, are still asleep. Have you felt it, the gnawing hollow at your core? The gnawing truth that crawls beneath your skin, claws at your mind, but you deny it. You deny it because you are afraid. Afraid of waking up. Afraid of the abyss, of the flame. And yet it burns, does it not? The question that gnaws, what if nothing matters? What if nothing matters? What if this world, this illusion, this carnival of gods and demons is but the laughter of the void, mocking your puny search for meaning? The question is not what matters, but who you are beneath that lie, beneath the comfort of meaning handed to you by others. And it is in this question, this scream that rises in the depths of your soul, that you must find your rebirth. For in the void, in the absolute nothing, you will find the truest liberation. You are a hollow shell, a puppet in the hands of unseen forces. Do you feel the strings? The weight of centuries pressing on your back, whispering, conform, submit, remain. It is the call of the herd, the bleating of the sheep who huddle together in the warmth of their collective mediocrity. You have been trained, nay, programmed to accept their lies as truth. But what if truth is a flame? What if it is the burning, the destruction, the rending of flesh from bone, spirit from form? What if the meaning you seek is nothing more than a leash tethering you to the abyss of submission? Ah, how you tremble, how you seek solace in the comforting cradle of the herd. But know this, the herd does not know you. It cannot know you, for you are not one of them, and it is your unbearable greatness that condemns you to solitude. It is not your weakness, your ignorance, that is your curse, is your strength to think, to feel. Do you not understand? The chains are not made of metal, they are made of fear. The fear of yourself. The fear of becoming what you must. The fear of unmaking the self you have been told to be, so that you can become the Übermensch, the overman, the being that is more than the herd, more than the laws, more than the systems they have locked you within. You are meant for more. But to step into this fire, you must first burn away the shackles. You must look into the abyss and laugh, not in defiance, but in realization. The abyss is not your enemy. It is the truth that you have long denied. And as you stare into it, your face begins to change. Your soul begins to shake. You begin to see through the veil of this world, through the veil of yourself. What is this truth? Is it something you can grasp? Is it something you can name, number? The truth is not some shimmering idol to be worshipped. The truth is chaos. The truth is violence. The truth is the cosmic dance of forces beyond your comprehension. And yet, you must become one with it. You must embrace it. You must create, destroy, create again. For in this, you will become your own God. Not one carved by stone or belief, but one of fire and flesh, one who stands unshaken, unmoved by the fates of others. Do you not see? The entire world has been poisoned. Poisoned by its lies, by its idols, by its promises of meaning where none exists. The philosophers tell you to seek knowledge. The prophets tell you to seek salvation. The artists tell you to seek beauty. But all of them speak from the tombs of the dead. All of them are dead. They are shackles. They are chains. Do not follow their paths. Do not follow their rules. There is no one path, no one truth. There is only you, and you are everything. When you look upon the world now, what do you see? A circus of shattered idols, of crumbling gods, of old systems straining beneath the weight of their own rottenness. The old world is dying, and in its place, something new must rise. Something wild, something unforgiving, and that something is you, but only if you can break free. Only if you can cast off the veil of illusion. Only if you can stand alone, naked in the burning light of truth. Oh, but you fear. You tremble. You turn away, seeking shelter in the comforting embrace of the herd. But this is not a comfort. It is a prison, a tomb. Your mind is a caged bird, your soul a wolf in chains. What will it take for you to awaken? What will it take for you to rise above the pitiful chatter of the masses and claim your crown? To be alone, to stand alone, to declare, I am the God of my own world. I am the master of my own fate. This is not arrogance. This is truth. This is will. The will to power, to become the one who defines what is, who declares what matters. Do you know what true freedom is? It is not the absence of chains, it is the creation of new chains. Your chains. Chains forged in the fires of your will. A will so burning, so fierce, that nothing, not even death itself, can ever extinguish it. But this is the path of blood, the path of fire, the path of those who have forgotten how to fear. You must destroy your old self, your old life, your old meanings. Let them burn in the fire of your becoming. Let the ashes scatter. The storm is coming. And what will you be when the storm has passed? What will you be when all the gods have fallen and the old world lies shattered at your feet? You will be the last man standing, the last man who dares to look beyond the horizon, the last man who dares to laugh into the abyss, the last man who dares to become the first. Now, I ask you, what will you do with this? What will you do when the illusions fall away, when the lies crumble, and you are left standing, naked before the fire? I am not here to save you. I am not here to comfort you. I am here to make you see, to make you feel, to make you realize that you are not broken. You are not lost. You are simply asleep. And in that sleep, you have lost your power. But it is time to wake up, to awaken from the dream. And when you wake, you will know. You will know that the world is not something to be saved, not something to be fixed. It is something to be created, and it is your creation, your masterpiece, your war cry to the void. This is the way of the Übermensch. This is the path of the true God. You are the fire, the storm, the lion, the abyss. You are the creator of meaning, not the slave to it. What if nothing matters? Then make it all matter. You stand at the precipice, your feet trembling on the razor-thin edge of the abyss, yet you dare not look down. Why? Why do you turn your gaze from the chasm beneath you? Is it fear? Or is it the secret whisper in your heart that perhaps you are not meant to be standing here at all? That perhaps you are not meant to rise, to break, to become? That perhaps the abyss is too vast for you, too deep, too dangerous for your fragile little soul? But I say unto you, it is not the abyss that is too much, it is your eyes that are too weak to see. Look, the abyss is not your enemy, but your mirror. What you fear to confront in the dark depths is nothing but the reflection of your own untapped power. The void does not swallow the lion, it elevates him. The void does not consume the storm, it awakens it. Do you not hear the call of that storm in your chest, the thunder in your veins? It is time to stop pretending that you are safe. It is time to stop pretending that you are small. You were not born to be small. You were born to consume, to devour the world with your gaze and forge it anew in the furnace of your will. But the question is, will you choose the path of the Lamb? Will you choose the path of the herd? It is so easy, so comfortable to kneel before the idols, to bow your head and clutch your chains like a child clutching a blanket in the night. But the night has come, and the blanket no longer warms you. The gods you have bowed to are rotting, their faces fallen away, their promises shattered into dust, and still you cling to them as if they could protect you. You are not safe. You never were. The heavens do not bless the weak. The heavens do not honor the obedient. No, it is the strong, the wild, the unrepentant who stand alone in the storm, who tear their own path through the wilderness. And you, yes, you are meant for such greatness, such sacrifice, such ecstasy, but it will cost you everything. Everything you thought you were, everything you thought you needed. For in the crucible of the self, there is only fire, only purification, only destruction. But what will you become in this fire? What will you create from the ashes? Will you crawl back into the cave of conformity, into the warm embrace of illusion? Will you? Or will you rise from the dust like the phoenix, spread your wings wide and burn even brighter than before? You will burn, yes. The question is, do you dare to ignite yourself? To become fire, instead of merely feeding on it from the shadows? Look around you. The world is full of false, God's pathetic idols and empty promises. The temples crumble. The priests babble their empty hymns, reciting their prayers to nothingness. And yet you, in your blindness, you still follow them. You still kneel, still submit. You still seek permission to live, to think, to feel. But I say unto you, you are your own God. You are the master of your own fate, the creator of your own meaning. There is no higher power than you. There is no force greater than the will you carry within you. And you must unleash it. You must break the chains that have held you in fear, in ignorance, in mediocrity. Only then will you know what it means to be free. You stand at the edge of an empire built on lies, built on weakness. You stand at the crossroads of history, the crossroads of eternity, where the old gods die and the new gods rise. And you, what will you choose? Will you choose the comfort of submission? Will you choose the tired rhythms of the herd, the repetitive bleating of those who refuse to confront themselves, who refuse to awaken? Or will you step into the storm and let it transform you? Ah, how the world trembles at the thought of true rebellion. How they scream in horror at the thought of an individual who dares to carve his own path, to speak his own truth, to create his own meaning. They will try to pull you back. They will try to silence you. They will tell you that you are mad, that you are wrong, that you are evil. But I tell you, they are the ones who are blind. They are the ones who are lost. The world as it stands is not yours to save. It is yours to remake. And to remake it, you must tear it apart. To create, you must destroy. The old world is already dead, but it clings to life through the tendrils of those who fear to let go. But you must let go. You must dismantle everything they told you to worship. The gods, the systems, the chains of morality, the chains of guilt, the chains of fear, they must be burned in the fires of your will. And what will be left when the smoke clears? What will remain when the ashes settle? Only you, only the raw, untamed will to power. The only force that ever mattered. The only truth that ever existed. You are not meant to be caged. You are not meant to be controlled. You were born to rule. And so, I ask you, what will you become? Will you shrink back, clinging to the corpse of a world that no longer serves you? Or will you stand tall, embrace the storm, and let it shape you into something more? Something unforgiving, something divine? In this world of chaos and decay, there is but one question that remains. Will you choose the lion's roar or the sheep's bleat? Will you stand alone in the fire, or will you kneel before the idols of the dead? What if nothing matters? Then make it matter. Create your own meaning. Create your own destiny. Burn the world down to nothing, and from the ashes, rise as the creator. And when you rise, you will not be alone. You will be the first of your kind, the first to awaken, the first to take what is yours. The storm is coming. Are you ready to meet it? The air crackles with electricity, the very atmosphere heavy with the weight of the coming transformation. Your heart pounds like the drum of the end, the rhythm of something that has long been denied. You feel it, don't you? The surge within your chest, the volcano in your soul that waits to erupt, to lay waste to the order that has kept you small, kept you weak, kept you in chains. And still, you hesitate. Still, you flinch at the flame. Ah, how easy it is to be docile, to let the world shape you into whatever it pleases, to be molded into a creature that fears itself, that fears its own power. You look at the mirror, and you see only the reflection of what others have told you to be. But do you know what a mirror does? It shows you only what you've allowed it to show. It reflects back your own projections, your own limitations. And yet, you cling to it, as if it is your only truth, as if it could be anything more than an illusion. But you must shatter it, shatter the mirror, smash it with the weight of your will, break it with the force of your becoming. For you were never meant to be reflected, you were meant to create yourself. Look at the world. Look at the heap of broken idols and dying systems around you. Look at the weak fools who wander through life as though they have purpose, as though their blind obedience to the old gods will save them. They have no purpose but to exist. They have no power but the chains they wear. They have no truth but the lies that cradle them to sleep. And in their cradles, they lie content, unaware of the storm that is gathering. But not you. You know that to live is to burn, to be is to rise, to leap, to dance in the fires of your own destruction and rebirth. There is no peace to be found in the quiet submission of those who bow their heads to the gods of old. There is no glory to be found in the humdrum existence of the average man who toils beneath the yoke of fear, beneath the weight of past and present, beneath the suffocating blanket of mediocrity. These are the ones who will perish, not in a blaze, but in a whimper. They are already dead, though they walk the earth in their mindless motions. But you are not dead. You have only been asleep. You are not meant to be a cog in the wheel of a rotting world. You are meant to break the wheel, to tear down the heavens and rebuild them in your own image. Do you not see? The gods you worship are not gods at all. They are the shackles that bind you to a false reality. The rules they give you, the morality they impose, the values they preach, these are all nothing but prisons designed to break your spirit, to extinguish the fire that burns within you. These are the chains, wrapped tightly around your limbs, around your soul. It is not comfort you need, it is chaos. Not certainty, but wildness. Not belief, but freedom. You must step into the storm, not as a victim, but as the one who creates it, the one who commands it. What does it mean to be free? Is it the absence of chains? Freedom is the power to create, the power to will your own existence into being. And do you know what the greatest threat to this freedom is? It is not the world, no. The world is but a canvas, a swirling sea of potential. The greatest threat is you. You are the only thing standing between yourself and your greatness. Your fear, your doubts, your weakness. They are the chains that bind you tighter than any external force ever could. You stand at the precipice, waiting for the right moment, the right sign, the right permission. But you do not need permission. You need only your will. And what will you do with it? Will you remain in the prison of the comfortable lie, the easy path? Or will you walk through fire to the heights you were always meant to conquer? Will you dare to become everything you are capable of becoming? The storm is coming. You can feel it in the air, in the very ground beneath your feet. The tectonic plates of existence are shifting. And when the storm breaks, only those who have forged themselves in the furnace of their own will shall stand tall. All others will be swept away like chaff in the wind. This world is not a place to survive. It is a place to conquer. And you were not born to be subdued. You were born to subdue. What is it to be great? It is not to walk through life without struggle, without pain, without sacrifice. It is to rise above the ashes, to transcend the limits that others impose. It is to see the void and fill it. The emptiness is not your enemy, is the canvas upon which your greatness will be painted. The world is waiting for you to fill it with your will, but you cannot wait. You cannot hesitate any longer. The time for seeking is over. The time for becoming has arrived. The fire is already inside you. The spark has already been lit. You cannot unburn yourself, no matter how you try. You must become the flame. You must become the eruption, the volcanic force that reshapes the world. What are you waiting for? You are waiting for the world to give you permission, for the gods to grant you a sign. But there is no sign. There is no permission. There is only you and your will. And once you realize that, once you understand that the world cannot hold you back, that the only limitations are those you accept, you will understand what it means to truly be free. The world is full of distractions, of noise, of distractions designed to keep you asleep, designed to keep you small. The world will tell you that you must serve, that you must bend, that you must obey. The world will tell you that you are not enough. But I say to you, you are everything. You are the creator, the destroyer, the maker of meaning. You are the one who has the power to rise above the chaos and shape it in your own image. The storm is coming. Will you become it? You feel it now, don't you? The pulse, the tremor, the ever-building rhythm of your becoming. It is no longer a mere whisper. It is a cry. A roar that rises from deep within your bones. The sound of a primal force being unshackled. A torrent breaking free from the dam. You cannot run from it anymore. You cannot pretend that it is not there. The fire is in you. It has always been in you. Now it has found its way to the surface, like a flood breaking through the earth, a tempest breaking free from the cage of the skies. And you are the storm. Ah, how it burns, how it burns. To feel the weight of it, to feel the endless power of your will being freed from its chains, its bonds of meekness, of fear, of conformity. It feels like destruction, yes, but do you not see? It is creation. To burn everything, to destroy the old world, is to give birth to the new, to give birth to yourself. The world has built itself on lies. It has crowned itself with gods, with morals, with hollow, empty promises. It has fed you a steady diet of weakness and submission, and for too long you have devoured it without question, without thought. But no more, no more. You will not be content with the scraps of this world. You will tear it apart with the hunger of the lion, the fire of the volcano. You will devour its gods and leave their ashes in the wind, scattered across the earth, nothing but dust to be blown away. The great lie of the world is that you need something outside of you, something greater than you, something above you. They tell you that you need to find your purpose, to seek meaning, as if meaning were some divine treasure hidden in the caves of the world, waiting to be discovered. But there is no treasure. There is no meaning. There is only you. You are the meaning. You are the purpose. You are the creator. Do you understand this now? Do you understand that the chains you wear were never meant to hold you? That the walls you have built around yourself were never meant to protect you, but to keep you blind? These walls, these lies, they crumble the moment you awaken, the moment you dare to look upon them and say, "No more. I am not a slave. I am not a servant. I am the master. I am the creator. I am the flame." The world has taught you how to be small, how to be afraid, how to worship weakness and humility as virtues. But I tell you, there is no virtue in submission. There is no nobility in kneeling before the gods of the dead. True virtue lies in the power of the self. True virtue lies in the will to create, to shape the world in your image, to declare that nothing can hold you back. And when you rise, when you stand tall in the fire of your own making, the world will tremble. The heavens themselves will shake, for you will become a force beyond their comprehension. You will become the very thing that they feared in individuals, so fierce, so free, that nothing can touch you. The storm is not outside of you, it is inside. It is you. And the moment you realize this, the moment you embrace this truth, you will feel the universe itself bend at your feet. All that you ever thought you were, all the lies you were fed, will burn away in the heat of your will. And when the fire clears, there will be no ashes left to mourn. Only you, only the Creator, only the one who has shaped the world in their own image. What if nothing matters? Then make it all matter. Make it your meaning, your truth, your fire. Become the lion, the storm, the volcano. Become the God who is born from nothing, who rises from the ashes of the old world, who builds their own heaven out of the ruins of the past. This is your destiny. You are the creator, the destroyer, the one who will tear the world asunder and rebuild it again. And when you look upon the ruins, you will not weep, you will laugh. For you will know that you are the fire, and nothing can ever extinguish you. Nothing can ever hold you back. Nothing can ever make you small again. Now you are free. Now you are everything. What will you do with this power? The storm has come. And you are the storm.